we have the same capability is there. We can plot 2D as well as 3D, 2D and 3D plotting can be done in SCILAB. So almost all the commands which we will used in MATLAB, they are applicable in SCILAB also with little bit modification, or some command even don't need any modification also. So before that I will start the coding. I would like to discuss few inbuilt functions and their significance used in plotting of 2D and 3D graphs. The first and the most important function is plot. I will use this command when I want to plot a 2D graph. Similarly, we have another command for plotting 2D graph, that is plot 2D. I will show you the difference between these two commands in plot and plot 2D by taking a few examples. Similarly, we can also plot a histogram using the command or the inbuilt function hist plot. We have to write hist plot, and within bracket we will specify the coordinates and so on. We can also plot polar coordinates by using the command or the inbuilt function, the polar plot. We can also create two D
Sir, your voice is not audible, sir. Sir, your voice is not audible, sir. Sir.
X label, this is the X labeling.
Sir, till now your voice not audible, sir. No audible because you are kept mute.
Hello.
Sir, till now your voice not audible, sir, because you have kept mute.
No, sir, it's not good. I am using two systems.
Okay. But you have kept mute, sir. Now I have unmuted you.
In one of the device,
Yeah. Now no problem, sir. Now it is audible. Earlier it was not audible, sir.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Because my son was
Yeah,
there.
you can carry on.
Okay. Just wait. So this is one of the example. I have used function there. Syntax for writing function is function. Then this is the output is equal to, this is name of the function, and this is the input parameter, and this is the function expression, and this is another function. This is X data, and I have used linspace command here that will plot between -2 to 2 with 50 lines or 50 points. Then I have used Y data, which is my quadratic with X data. I have plotted X data and Y data, and this plus sign shows the style of marker. So I will take another example later on to make this simple. Instead of using this function, just wait. Now I will shift. These are the few examples. First, generate a column vector for plotting certain. One by one, I will take these examples. And this example 8, it is unique because in this, we are plotting 2D graph with LaTeX annotations. I will explain these things. These are the syntax which are used in LaTeX annotation. Means if you want to plot the equation, in that case, you will use this LaTeX annotation to produce the plot for a particular function. Then these are the steps for contour plot. For plotting a contour, first step, we have to define the function as a SCILAB function with two input arguments. This is the function, this is the output argument, and these are the two input arguments. And this is the equation. In step 2, I will take vector values of both X and Y variables. In third step, the vector of corresponding image values can be obtained by calling the function. Here I am calling this F2, which is the name of the function. If you remember, this is name of the function F2. I have called here by these arguments. Finally, I will use the inbuilt function contour to plot the contour. And here n, it represents how many number of contour you want to plot. So now I will shift to SCILAB, which is already opened. Just wait. Just wait for 2-3 minutes. My system is little bit slower because it is a very older one. Now it is fine. Let's take this example of plotting different waveform with different values. Here, this is x axis data, and I am using 0 as initial value, to star pi as final value, and with interval of 0.1. The next command is my expression, or we can say function y. I will explain you the utility of this figure command later on. The subplot command divide the current window, plotting window, into sub plotting windows. In this case, 2 represents rows, 3 represents column, and 1 represent position of the graph. Okay, so you have find the function of this subplot. It means जो हमारी graphic window है, that is divided into 2 rows and 3 columns. In the first case, I have just used plot y without mentioning x. In second, I have used x comma y. In third, I have used x comma y comma 4 with plot 2D command. In subplot 2, 3, 4, I have used -3 numbering, and in next subplot I have used lag command. So if I plot these graphs, just see what will happen. This is my complete window, and that window is divided into 2 rows, first row and second row, with 3 columns. So if I put this one, and let's cut it. And now if I plot, this is my single window. The utility of subplot command is that this single window, graphic window, is divided into sub window, and the number depends upon how many rows and how many columns you want to show. If you write 1 here, it means the first one represent this sine wave, sine x. Next, it represent this plot x comma y, that means at number 2. And the third one, it represents plot 2D x comma y comma 4. The next, it represents this one, and last 5 represent this one. So if I simulate it, what will happen? Why it is coming? Can anybody explain how I will remove it? Why it is overlapping?
So we have to change the position.
We have to change the position of which
Third point, third tuple.
what, madam? Please repeat.
The third tuple represents the position of the graph. So we have to
Yeah.
the third tuple.
Now it's plot. I have not used subplot 2, 3, and 1. Is it right now? And if I again run, now it is fine, right? This first one, it shows this plot y. The next 2, 3, 2, it shows plot x comma y. And if you see, you are getting different color. Blue, then color is changed, then some style is changed, and then color is again changed. Now this depends upon, if I minimize it and I will change this number to 6. Sorry, not this number, this 4 to 6, this to 5. You just check what will happen. Now some change is there. This color get changed. The color of this also get changed. So this number shows it shows color. Which color you want to plot the curve, by which color you want to plot the curve. Here I am using 4, and this legend, if you check here, after running, here you find this sine wave. It is written there, legend with this color, it is a sine wave. Suppose we are using two functions there, then two curve will be there. Then we have to differentiate which curve shows which function. In that case, this legend is used. One more thing I want to show. Here, what changes I have done? This function is same. Plot to the command is same. X. And then now I am plotting sine wave, cosine wave, and sine 2 theta. And I will remove this legend once for while, for a while. And now I am using color 1 for sine wave, 4 number for cos, and 6 number for this sine 2x. X title, plotting different waveform. X label, I am using angle in radians. That is, this title can be anything. X labeling, within quote, you can write anything. If it is time, I say if it is time, you write time. Y, if it is current, you write current. And if I run, some error is there. At line 3, wrong size of input argument in table size, plot 2D. Where is the mistake? Can you find the mistake where I am making? At line 3. Of 2D command. Now just go to this example. I will check it later on, that the previous one. Now we will take one by one. This is plotting a sine wave. I will experiment here. Then y is equal to sine of x, that is the function. Plot x comma y. Here I am using grid. If you see here, the function of this x grid is that it shows grid, and this is the title, x title, simple sine plot, and this is x-axis. If I defined it sine, if this x-axis is time, then I can write time, and this is y. If this is amplitude, you can write amplitude, or you can write anything. Now you say, this is the grid. If I don't write if I put comments, then you see the graph. This is without grid. The title is a simple sine plot. X-axis title, you are using time, and this is the y-axis, and it is titled as amplitude or whatever you name it. Now if I use grid and I don't want to now if I write X label within bracket code, now if I write time, it will show again the same thing that you have used. Label AMP amplitude, and now if I run, you will see here. Now if I write legend with code, sine wave, then you see here this is sine wave. Now if I put a comma and use this and I write RO and then try to run, you see it is in red color with circle. And if I put, instead of this, I put plus, then it is in plus. If I put dot, then it is dot, sine wave. It is running again and again. So you can modify. It is up to you which color you want to plot, which style of line you want to plot, and so on. I will take another example, and suppose you want cos of x subplot 2, 2, 1, 1. Subplot 2, 1, 2. And now I will copy this command again. I am using y1 here. Instead of simple sign, I will cos, and title will be cos. I will close the window. Now you can see here. It may be possible that some mistake may be there. You just check it. But in this way, you can give title, you can give x-axis label, you can give y-axis label, you can give legend, Or if I go to figure property, you will see lot of option is there. Legend, compound, x-axis 2, and so on. And similarly, you can go axis property, x-axis it is time. You can also modify from here also. If you say x-axis and you say quit, use now run. Just wait. Why it is not changing? If I rotate by 90, just is any change is there? Yes. You can see some changes there. This position of this time is changed. It will get a angle of 90 degree, rotated by angle of 90 degrees. So you can also use this edit property here also. It depends how you will modify. You can save it. You can copy to clipboard. It is taking some time. Just wait. You can also export to a particular location. Now I will go to another example. This with O, you just check title, x-axis, label, sign. And if I go to another example, that will be 7th one, you just check. Now, this is another function. And this is X label, Y label, grid is used, no title. You can give title also. This is the 8th one, that is with LaTeX notations. First, I will run it. This is the interval. And you see it. Just wait. This is X label, which is written as -5 LaTeX 5. This is the syntax for writing LaTeX notations. This is the syntax for writing LaTeX notation. And similarly, this is the syntax for writing this yx is equal to 1 upon 1 plus x square. And here I am using another feature, that is font size. And here I am using a font size of 4. Then in double quotes, I want to mention color. And here I am using red color for this particular things. If you see here, you will get a red color there. And if I change it to suppose blue, you write blue. Again, if it is red, title, if you want to change in green, you can write. If you want to change the font size to 4 and X label to 6, you can change. And now if I run by closing this window, you will see the color of this title is get changed. It becomes green now with font size of 4. So it depends upon you. Either you can change color by writing color in double quote, then comma, then mention the color which you want. If I write magenta, I think spelling of magenta is correct one. Let's check. No, some error is there, or it is fine. Now make it black. Now color is changed. Here I am using X label as red. It is in red. I am using, just wait. Legend is this one, which is already there. Legend. X grid is there. X grid is there. Now if I open the another example, that is 9.1. Again, this is simple one. This is the function you want to plot. And here I am using linspace. Instead of using colon, I am using linspace. This will plot a bar x 1 to 10, and n is the number or data which is given, and you want to plot a bar chart, you can plot. This is the bar chart. And now if you want to give title, you just write title. Price variation and so on. So title is price variation, and you can now you can X label also. You can write Y label also. You can change the color. Now it becomes red. If you write G, it becomes green. So it is up to you, and your function will decide. This is from 3D, and if I plot, you will see this. This is the utility of this from D. This is cos t, sin t, and this is another variable, that is t. If I use from 3D, I can plot cos sin in a single graph. Similarly, if I go to 12, this is for using surf, and I think it is not working. I will check it. Or you can check what mistake I have done. This is contour, and the syntax is this. I want to plot this function in the form of contour. Here this is xv, that is variable name. This is another means xy, and this is z. And this function is called here. We have called this function f2 here with these values. And I use the inbuilt command contour xv, uv, f2, that is the function. And this number 5, if I make it 2, it will plot 2 contour. Just wait. Save and run. Now it is 2. If you change to 5 or 4, the contour will be 4, and so on. Now I will write a program, and you have to tell me what I am doing right now. This is first I would like to write code, and you have to tell me what I am doing. It will take some time. PLC here. X is equal to input values of x in form of array. I will copy and paste here to make it y. Capital X is equal to sum of small x. Capital Y is equal to sum of capital Y small y. X2 is equal to sum of x dot star x and xy is equal to sum of x dot star y. M is equal to length of x. A is equal to M x, sorry, x, capital X and x2 capital. Display capital A is equal to capital Y colon vector xy. Display capital C. B is equal to inverse of C, sorry, inverse of A into C. Display B A. A naught is equal to B1 first I have to sell it. One B2
Sir,
Yes.
yeah. Complete, no, sir?
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, sir.
Actually, I am writing a code, sir.
Okay, sir. Because screen share is off, that's why I asked.
Okay, just wait.
Okay, sir.
Now it is visible.
No, sir.
Just wait for a while.
Sure. Now it's okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
I must go like this. Now it is showing position. Can anybody tell me what I have written and what is the title or what I want to draw from this? X, that is the input. Enter values of X in the form of array. Y, again, Y in the form of array. I have taken the sum of this array as a variable capital X, sum of array Y as a variable capital Y, and similarly the multiplication of small x and this its sum is taken as x2, and multiplication of x and y is taken as xy. Then I have taken m, that is the length of x, and so on. Can you tell me what I am doing here? Anybody? This is the program for list square curve fitting. This is utility of SCILAB. Enter the value of array. If I write 0, 2, 2, 5, 7, then I have to write array -1, 5, 12, and 15. Inconsistent row and column at 9, 1, 1. Again, we are going to enter array 0, 2, 5, 7. Minus 1, 5, 12, and 20. Okay, just wait. This is capital X. Now, can anybody tell me the title of this? This is the experimental value that you have obtained, and this is the best solution that is provided. This is the experimental value that you have obtained 1, 2, 3, and 4. And this is the line that is best suited 1. So only this point, and this point, only these 2 points, they just coincide with this line or the best solution for curve fitting. And this point is out of scope. And again, this point is out of scope. So we can use this SCILAB for curve fitting also. This is one of the application. We can use this SCILAB as for curve fitting. Similarly, we can solve ordinary differential equation using SCILAB. We can use partial differential equation using SCILAB, and so on. And one more, and the last thing I want to show you is, you just write a variable a, you write GCA with bracket, and then write dot thickness is equal to 2. Similarly, you can write a dot font underscore size is equal to 4. Similarly, you can write a dot x underscore label don't font size is equal to 4. Similarly, I will write font size for my label Instead of, I can write title. And now you can see here. Is there any enter array? 0, 2, 5, 7. Or you can write any value. It -1, 4, 7, and 20. And you see these values are changed. Can you see? If I don't write this function, suppose cut, and now I will run. Now I enter 0, 2, 5, 7. Now just wait, it is hang. So in this way, you can understand the utility of SCILAB in curve fitting. This is the example of least square curve fitting, and you can change or you can use any other methods of curve fitting and try to write the code or the program using SCILAB. So this is all about today's session. If anybody is having any question, he or she can ask me.
So how can we draw a graph? Means we have given vertices and edges. Then is it possible to draw a graph by
What, madam?
SCILAB?
By which way?
I
Just
want
repeat.
to draw a graph. Means we have given vertices and edges. Means we have given some points and line joining those points. Then is it possible to draw a graph in SCILAB?
Yeah, easily you can draw. You just write x. Suppose you have x is equal to bracket 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are the data, experimental data. Y is equal to 2, 3, 4, 5. You write plot bracket x, y. You will receive this graph. आप यही पूछना चाह रहे हैं ना?
No, sir. Means in graph theory, means when we draw a graph in graph theory, means we have some points and we have some lines joining those points. Means x1, x2, x3.
You have some point like x1, x2, x3.
Yes, sir. We have some points and some lines joining those points. Means it is not necessary that all the points are joined by some points.
वो तो कर्व फिटिंग में तो वो आउट हो जाएगा ना मैडम, जो उसका
नो सर, सर ग्राफ थ्योरी
आपका मैथमेटिक्स का टॉपिक है ना ये, आई थिंक सो मैथमेटिक्स में।
ग्राफ थ्योरी, यस ग्राफ थ्योरी, यस सर डिस्क्रीट मैथमेटिक्स।
आप मेरे को ना सर के थ्रू व्हाट्सएप पे एक बार शेयर कीजिए, फिर मैं देखता हूँ। कल आपका भी प्रॉब्लम है, वो भी मैं देखूंगा। एक्चुअली अभी हमारी एग्जाम ड्यूटी चल रही है एंड दैट्स व्हाई आई एम सो मच बिजी।
यस सर,
कल मैं देखता हूँ मैडम, आप एक बार मेरे को बताइए। ओके, somebody is saying, is it than C program. Definitely it is better than C program, because in C you have to write each and every code, whereas in SCILAB all some inbuilt functions are there like title, X label, plot, and other things. But in C you have to write from scratch. So it is always better than C.
In
Plotting is always easier in either in MATLAB or in SCILAB और इवन इन पाइथन आल्सो. बट पाइथन के साथ आपको मैट प्लॉट का इंटरफेसिंग करना पड़ता है, तो वो मैटलैब के ही प्रोग्राम जो है वो इंटरफेस करके या उसको यूटिलाइज करके ही वो प्लॉटिंग करता है, राइट. सो that is all from my side for today.
Thank you very much, sir.
Can I leave now, because I have to report in the center at 4:30?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. No problem. No problem. Thank you very much.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much to every
Thank you,
participant.
sir.
Thank you, sir. Sir, with your kind permission, shall I end this, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Definitely.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for your interest.